What is this? Oh, yeah, this one. So there's been some news. Oh, hold on. The spinoff show Here and Now is geared from that rec center position. Look, see? This is what I'm talking about. I would have never known that, man. I would have never known that. Man, Here and Now. I would have never known that, but we all have our experiences with this show. Now I'm gonna Google it. I don't think I could find it. Yeah, I'm not gonna find it, but yeah, man. All right, getting back to it, Mr. Terrific. So let me switch gears. Let me switch to something positive. How many of y'all saw that Superman movie? Raising hands. How many of y'all saw the Superman movie? Because I loved the Superman movie. I think I ended up giving it like I think I gave it like 9. I might have gave it like a really high score on in my review. And I think I really like I saw it twice. I saw it once in IMAX and once in Dolby. Enjoyed both viewings. And one of the standouts, of course, that people keep talking about is Mr. Terrific. He had such great moments in this movie to the point where the chatter is starting to inspire the potential talk for a HBO Max series. Now, where this is coming from is the fact that people are, well, I think it was Daniel RPK. He caught the fact that there was a filing for a trademark for Mr. Terrific. Now, this is wild to me, that fact that we're a month after, almost like 3 weeks after the movie is released, and now they trademark like they didn't trademark it before. I had a chance. I'm about to start. Can I trade? Hmm. Can I trademark Metamorpho? It's a race. Anyway, I love that one, you guys are all over the internet watching trademark filings. Two, that you guys are seeing this. Um, Now, one of the things that people are wondering is who else might get a spinoff. One of the things that we heard was that the character Jimmy Olsen might get a spinoff. Right? They're considering a spinoff for Skylar Gazando's portrayal of Jimmy Olsen. I don't know what that show would look like. I think I'm here for it though. I'm okay with that. Give him a show. Let me see the Daily Planet. Let him interact with like Kat and Perry and all the other people there because Trevor, I think it's Steve Trevor, not Trevor. So the other dude, we didn't get enough of them. They were really good in the movie, and I kind of thought that they were really accurate to what I wanted from them. I would be okay with more. Um, so there is news that Mr. Terrific is getting a spinoff. Maybe we'll see what happens. But for now, they're starting with the trademark. If things continue going well for the DCU, sky is the limit. But I can't help but wonder who else from Superman's world deserves a series. Do we need a Hawk Girl series? We already know the Lanterns are coming, and that we're going to see Guy Gardner return in that series. Who else? Metamorpho? Nah. You know what I would really like? I was talking to E-Man about this. You guys see that I talk to this dude a lot. Um, Here's what I really hope happens. We already have Mr. Terrific. We already have Metamorpho. We already see that the world likes the idea of a family of heroes, right? So why not give us the Terrifics? Now, for those of you who don't know, the Terrifics is a DC Universe superhero team led by Mr. Terrific, alongside Metamorpho, joined by Plastic Man, and who's this? Who's this other girl? I forgot who she is. I should remember her, right? It is Metamorph Phantom Girl. Phantom Girl. Phantom Girl. So for those of you who are saying, man, this kind of looks like the Terrifics, Mr. Terrific, Mr. Fantastic. Are they ripping off the Fantastic? Yes. DC and Marvel do this to each other all the time. They'll just literally steal the other company's concept and apply it to those characters. So yeah, DC has kind of their own version of the Fantastic Four. If they decided to do a Mr. Terrific show, I would love for it to be about the Terrifics. There are some really, really cool stories with these characters doing exactly, what we saw the Fantastic Four doing. Well, you guys didn't see it yet, right? It came out today. But if you go online, I think the first 5 minutes of the Fantastic Four are out there, and you can see that they have a little montage of what the Fantastic Four has been up to. These guys do the same exact thing. They have those kind of adventures, and I would be here for it, especially with Edi Gathegi as Mr. Terrific, a more free Metamorpho without the risk of his son being held hostage. I would love to see Plastic Man, because Plastic Man is like low key the one of the most dangerous superheroes out there, right? The Flash, Green Lantern, Plastic Man. Those are like the three most dangerous superheroes in the DCU. More so than Superman. Way more dangerous than Superman. Um, Plastic Man is a whole problem. Phantom Girl, I don't know. I know she could go invisible. I think she can access the Phantom Zone. I think she can make herself intangible and things can pass through her, kind of like Kitty Pryde. She's an outlier there for me. I want you guys to see Fantastic Four to talk to me about, so we could talk about that. But once you guys get a chance to see Fantastic Four, I think we can come back and have this conversation about the Terrifics. I would like to see the engineer's backstory, Markeisha says. I think I would like that too. The engineer, she was definitely a villain, but it felt like she had a motivation that I just didn't know. And I'm curious what her motivation was, and I would be here for learning more about her backstory. And I want to give a credit and shout out to DC real quick, because one thing that they do really well, they showcase their villains, and they deliver their villains in ways that I love in a lot of their projects. I can't always say that with Marvel, right? So when I look at the Penguin, when I look at the villains in the DCU movie, when I look at the Batman movie with Robert Pattinson, the villains are cooking. They're cooking with these villains. So I want to see more. And I say they do it well because it's something like, Sony's been trying to do that for years. They've been trying to crack the code of making projects with the villains that we care about. I don't care about Venom. I don't care about Craven. I don't care about Morbius. The movies were fine. Craven was fine. Venom wasn't as bad as people said it was, but it wasn't as good as it should have been. But the Penguin was better than it had any business being. And this is why I'm with the idea of getting us an engineer backstory. I'm with you, Markeisha. The Fantastic Four movie was good. You saw it? Yo, Markeisha don't play, yo. Markeisha don't play. She be outside. She be outside. She be outside. The movie just came out today. I think they had early previews yesterday. But it just came out today. But yeah, Fantastic Four movie was good. I'll give like my opinion on it a little bit later. I was talking to E-Man about this earlier. Like, I've done a couple reviews with you guys on Thursdays, but we can't really engage with it about it because you guys haven't seen it, and then it just ends up being me recording something for later. I like when we could talk to each other. So I think I'm going to really hold off on my full review of Fantastic Four until you guys get a chance to see it. Maybe I'll talk about it with the Blurs tomorrow. Maybe I'll wait till next Thursday. But I definitely want to talk about it with you. I'll give you guys my reaction, but we'll go into a full-on review after you guys have had a chance to see it. But that's what we got for the Terrifics. But yeah, who else from Superman's world deserves a series? Who else would you like to see? They said Jimmy Olsen. They said Mr. Terrific. We got the Lanterns coming back. Who else should get their own series? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Oh, I'm gonna do something I haven't done in a long, long time because I didn't want to in a long, long time. But after watching, you know, Captain America, Brave New World, after watching Thunderbolts, after watching Ironheart, after watching Fantastic Four, I was like,